You could make a giant sports egg just like this for a pandemic egg hunt. You could have the best egg. For the first step on this, you could really use any wood you want, but we have some leftover 1/8 inch plywood that we're gonna use. We're just gonna rip it in half and then create 2 sides. That way we can put a stake down the middle. Since we're creating 2 sides, I only want to cut once with our jigsaw, so I'm going to put 1 screw in each corner. They're eventually going to get cut off, so it doesn't really matter. So it's just securing it to itself. Now for the hard part, I don't have an egg stencil, so let's try to trace this thing on. Tracing's all done. Probably not a perfect egg, but it works. Let's cut this thing out with the jigsaw. Man, not freaking bad for a rough drawn egg. Say it's pretty good. What do you think? Comment down below. Does it look like an egg or not? So this is gonna be the inside here. We got 2 strips here and then 1 to stop it. Now, I'm gonna use a stake like this, and that's gonna be going into the ground, and that will hold it. So we probably move this up a little bit because we don't need it sticking out that far, but that'll be good. That way we can just slide it right on, and you don't have to worry about pounding the egg in itself. You just pound the stake in, slide the egg on. It'll be easy enough to take on and off. So now we don't need that stake on there. The 1 1/4 inch screws pop out just enough that we put this other 1/8 inch plywood on the other side, screw it all in, and it should be all set. I'm also gonna put top in each side. That way, you know, this is thin wood, so it gives us some support, makes it a little bit more rigid. Bam. Just like that. You have your egg. It is all set to be painted. I'm also gonna angle this stake just to make it a little bit easier to pound into the ground. Definitely nothing calculated. Pointy, it'll go into the ground easier. Man, oh man, as you can see, that Project Source stuff sucks. Totally not worth buying it. I know it's like $1 a can. You're gonna spend all day spraying. I've done it previously with some furniture, and we had to switch it up. Went with the Krylon, has the primer. See how much better this is, because I just spray painted that for a decent amount of time, and I'll show you what it did. Super splotchy. I know this is just plywood, but it's pretty bad. The comparison of these 2 spray paints is night and day. I don't even know why I bought so much of that white spray paint before. I have a bunch of it sitting around. It's basically trash. I could just shoot it, I guess, and it'll blow up and it'll be cool, but for spray painting, it's not even good. So we're just gonna give this a few minutes to dry, and then we'll flip it over, do the other side. As you guys can see, the steps are pretty simple. It doesn't have to be exactly how I make it. This is just to give you an idea on how you can make an egg for your yard. Probably could go to the store and buy something from China, but that's up to you whether you're gonna make something nice and you'll actually notice that it looks good, or you buy something from the store. What we did here is we printed out, or we cut out a stencil using a Cricut. It's gonna take us a couple steps. We'll get the Patriots logo on here, and then we're just gonna throw some stripes on the top and bottom to top it off. Since we have to cover the head on the stencil while we wait, we're gonna do the stripes. Easter egg hunt is starting soon, so let's get this thing in the ground before we're late. And people are like, yo, I drove all over here for no reason, no egg in front of your house, so let's get this up. I'm Steven from Break Free Homestead. We do tutorials and progress as we grow our homestead. If you'd consider dropping down below and hitting that subscribe button, we create new content every Friday. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate your support. We'll see you on the next one.